It's Saturday morning and we are already up and about. God has already allowed us to have a couple meetings this morning. How are you feeling, babe?
I'm good, you guys. It's Saturday morning, and well, it's not. Darnell, it's like 1:30 on Saturday.
It was morning when we started. It was morning when we started.
Yes, okay. So it's been one of those mornings. Hey, what's up? Thank you for joining us. Hey, guys. It's good to see you. Hey, what's up? Charnel and Darnell just here hanging out, doing what we do. Grinding doing ministry. Hey, Brendan. Hi, Brendan. Tell the Christian family I said hi. It's good to see you guys. We are here Saturday morning just grinding, doing what we do.
Yes,
Lead one.
yes.
It has been good though. We had some time to just pray this morning over Lead One and ministry, right?
Just what God is doing and trying to make sure the vision is crisp and sharp because God is moving, y'all.
So a couple things. Tomorrow on The Perspective, we've got a new episode airing, and it's a fun topic because we're talking. We always have hot topics. First of all, a couple weeks ago we talked about Ephesians 5, and
we had to go there. We
talked about submission, respect, and love. Forgive me if I curse because sometimes they say submission.
Not the S word.
And
not the S word.
This whole ordeal. So, listen, this is what's up.
Yes.
It was such a good refresher and hot topic. And I know that it has blessed so many. So thank you for your feedback because that really was, it's good for us to hear, first of all, what's resonating with you. But it is that Ephesians 5 is hard because we know that it's so misconstrued.
Yes, and has been abused by so many people.
And misunderstood for generations. And so a big part of the perspective is to bring forth hot topics regarding marriage, life, and love that are not talked about often.
Right.
And to bring a perspective on them. So tomorrow, Darnell, we're talking about hard conversations. The conversations that are easily avoided by couples, by men in particular, where you don't want the drama, you don't want the friction, you don't want the headache or the confrontation but dealing with things like finances. We're not going to give too much away because we want you to tune in to WJWR Internet Radio tomorrow at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Central Time. But we're talking about hard conversations. Yeah, and so a hard conversation that Darnell and I always have is around time, I think.
Time management,
calendars.
Yes.
So for y'all that know this guy.
Hey.
He is a man of routine. And the world revolves around Mr. Weathersby, and we all know that. I've come into the understanding.
Hey, no amens in the comment section.
And so when we talk about time and appointments and what's on the calendar, what we're really talking about is when are you available, Mr. Weathersby, so we can fit everything around your schedule.
Somewhat true.
So anyways, we're talking about hot topics tomorrow in terms of hard conversations. Real conversations. See, Brendan agrees with me. Amen. But we're also talking about things that regarding like finances and the refrigerator is on its last limb and we might need to make a big purchase in our household. And when's the right time to talk about these things with your spouse instead of avoiding them? We're going to be talking about everyday cordial conversation that can be heated sometimes. So tune in tomorrow to The Perspective on WJWR. But I think we also want to talk about WJWR Internet Radio because we know so many individuals have asked us about what this station is all about. And we've shared a little bit of the story of just God just giving us this opportunity to come into the fold of this ministry because WJWR is an internet-based radio, if you don't know. And it's based here in the Chicagoland area, but it has a global reach, you guys.
80 plus countries are reached every
South
time,
Africa,
every Sunday.
Portugal.
Yes.
And we have just looked at our data and our analytics from the show over the last 6 months. And it is just amazing to know, first of all, that God has allowed Lead One and through the perspective to reach people across the globe regarding topics that you and I deal with within our own household. So that has just been an amazing testament.
Huge blessing.
And so we're going to be doing more with WJWR because, one, it's a station that is faith-based. Right. And there's messages, throughout the day on that station, as well as some good music.
Yes.
And we want to continue to support all the things that they're doing. So if you have not tuned into The Perspective.
Yes. 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. God is moving.
I mean, what are you doing? Tune in.
Yes. And just wants to also communicate, if you've missed any of the 20 plus shows we've done already, go to our website, theleadonemovement.com. Go to the radio tab, and all of them are available for you to sit down. Turn off Netflix. Don't binge watch Netflix. Binge listen to The Perspective.
Look at you.
Hey.
All right. But we respect and we know that many of you are in the house of worship on Sundays.
Right.
Or, your bedside getting your, recordings in, or you're listening in today's climate virtually to service. And we don't want to take away from that because that is important.
Yes,
we need to be led by our pastors and our shepherd on Sundays. So this is the thing. If you're not able to check out the show live, we get it. Please check it out on our website. We have all the prior episodes so you can, as Darnell said, binge watch, listen to The Perspective. Because that is like our latest and greatest ministry. We're excited about that.
Definitely.
But we just wanted to come in live because, why?
We just want to talk about what God is doing.
Yeah, we're just fired up on Saturday morning.
Yes.
Fired up. You want to talk about manhood in the Fatherhood Masterclass?
So in the next week or two, I'm so excited that we'll be putting out a Fatherhood Masterclass. Does not mean that I'm perfect or I have it all figured out when it comes to fatherhood, but God has blessed me with mentors. God has blessed me with insight, and we're finally in a position where we get to package some of those insightful thoughts and words of wisdom in a master class.
Yes.
So this entails 3 one-on-one 30-minute just opportunities for me and that soon-to-be father to connect, that first-time dad or that new dad to connect, 4 powerful videos that you'll be able to view, and an autographed copy of my book, Journey to Fatherhood. So we're just really excited about this package and what God is doing. And I'm excited for the men who are prepared to invest in themselves. So many times as men, we're looking to make sure everyone else is okay, and then we fall by the wayside. But we want to make sure that men are making the investment in themselves as first-time dads, as new dads, because we're the leaders of households. And in the midst of all the fear, in the midst of all the doubt, in the midst of all society telling you that you're no good and you can't do it, God is saying different. God is saying that you are more than a conqueror, that you are able, and that you can lead your household well. So sorry, I get fired up.
He's fired up, y'all.
When we talk about manhood.
Look at Cedric, fired up too. James, Robert.
Yes,
oh, it's good to hear. Look, hear you, Robert,
So we just want to make sure you understand that God is moving and He's empowering men. So check out this masterclass coming in the next couple of weeks. We'll send some links soon that you can, if you're interested, you can click on the link and get more information. So
right. And many of you guys know this is a passion area for Lead One, fatherhood, manhood. And it's about fatherhood, right? But it's really manhood, I would say. And so many of the sisters, my ladies, my friends, we get fired up about these types of things because we know there's only so many things that we can do to support our men and to encourage them. And I'm talking about from our youngest sons, from a motherly perspective, to our younger brothers, our older brothers, to our husbands, our spouses. There's only so much that we can say from an affirming and an encouragement and to counsel and to guide these men. What we need is our men to stick together. And for the brothers who have been through something, for you to open up your mouth and share your testimony and to hold each other accountable and to carry each other through. And that is what we need. We need more of. So this manhood master class is for our fathers to be fathers. There are new fathers, but it's also for our men who are transitioning just through the stages of manhood, right?
Yes, definitely.
And so we are just fired up about that in so many ways. Hint, hint, this masterclass is coming up in February, but it's also going to be repeated in the future as well. So this is the first master class. And so as we mentioned, we're going to have a link with this video to where you can go and sign up for your interest, because that's the biggest thing, is we're trying to gauge interest right now. And then when we release all the data, all the information of where to go and get the details, you'll be the first to know about it.
Definitely.
And to invite people. So that's what's up, babe.
Yes. And not only are we tapping into and pouring into men, but you got to share what you've been doing when it comes to wealth and health and wellness for our ladies.
Oh, yes. I'm happy to share about So Me. It's Saturday morning, you guys, and I know that you are maybe watching Netflix. Maybe you need to go out and do your grocery shopping. But we appreciate for you just spending this time with us, because we are just so full in what God is doing that we just need to tell somebody. We need to tell somebody. But, So Me, if you don't know, So Me Brand Strategy is a DBA of Lead One. So it's kind of like a sister company of Lead One. And that's my baby. So if you are not following us at So Me Brand Strategy, I invite you to, because what we do is we are helping women that are ambitious. They might have a side hustle, or they have a business of their own, or they are leaders of an organization. Like if you are leading a ministry, if you are a ministry leader or ministry director, or you are a first lady, and we are helping you to brand your business. And what that means is helping you to formally present yourself to this world, to tell your story, what's your message, get clear about your purpose, your why, and be able to stand up and articulate that to other people. We're helping you to brand and connect with your audience. So we do that through coaching, private coaching with myself, group coaching, but we have an amazing membership community called Women That Lead, and it is just such an awesome community of women that are fired up about not only their business endeavors, but about being women that are leading at home. In terms of taking care of our families, our husbands, taking care of our significant others, and our children, and also being stand up in our community, because we hold each other accountable in all of those areas. But we flip that on the side with So Me. Not only we're all about business, but we're also about developing you as an individual. So women, we're here to help support you, and we love you. And it's just such a great organization that the Lord has it's a ministry.
Amen.
It's a ministry of me just coming out of, 15 years in corporate America, doing branding and marketing, which I love.
And you're so good at it.
But it's so much more than just about the product that you have to sell, or the service that you want to offer, or whatever it is. It is about how do we impact the lives of others with great influence, and to be of service to the people that we have been called to serve. And so that's what I'm here. I'm here to help you to professionally present yourself and to get your product, your offering out there so that you can serve more people.
Amen. Don't miss out.
Yes, this is a process. And, for my brothers, I'm still here for you as well.
No doubt.
Yes, we focus on the women with So Me, but we have clients that are men as well, and we love you too. So it's Saturday morning. We're going to let you guys go. Thank you for the support. Love you, waving at you all the way from the Chicago area. And we'll see you again. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.
Bye.